Goldilocks in Taiwan. Here I am for my final day in Taipei, my final day in Taiwan. And where am I going today? Today I'm going on the motorbike again, motor scooter, for the final day. Today's Sunday, and I'm going to Ming Shan. Ming Shan is supposed to be a very beautiful national park directly north of Taipei. So that's where I'm heading. And yeah, I'm not heading to South Africa. This is not South Africa. This is actually Taipei. That's the South African primary school or kindergarten or something like that. So I'm going to have a great time today. The weather's looking good. The sky is blue. I'm in a good mood, and I'm all going to go for it. So please, yeah, come with me. We're off, and it's looking good. The weather's looking bright, so it's being very positive. So I hope this is going to be a great final day. Let's see. Well, it looks a very bright main street here. Beautiful. Love that blue sky. I've got a windbreaker with me. I'll see if I need to put it on later in case it's cooler at higher altitude, but down here it's okay. So the time is just 8:20, so it's still quite early, and it's Sunday morning, so we've got quiet roads. That's nice. So yesterday we travelled south. Today we're travelling north. We're just in the northern outskirts of the city. You can see a very nice looking building, very traditional style, although it doesn't, it looks quite modern, recently built, I mean, in the traditional style. Over the river, Taipei 101 building over there, I don't know if you can see it. I'm going to bear left here, I think. These yellow characters on the road mean no motorbikes in that lane. I found that out. Started our climb out of the city, which is nice, getting more green, starting to get up in altitude, and I've got my sweet potato detector on for breakfast, so let's see if we can find one. Oh, we're up at 350 meters. I thought it was quite high, but hey, I've cycled 100 meters high, 150 meters higher than this. Can you believe that? So yeah, I saw some really nice views of Taipei city, but unfortunately I didn't feel it was safe to stop there, so we've now gone past that, but hopefully can get a view on the way back. Yeah, so we're continuing on. No sweet potatoes yet, which is devastating, but never mind, maybe later when we come into a town. We messed that junction up. I didn't know how to take it. I didn't realise it's got motorbike boxes, but I think I just messed up. Never mind, it's good, it's good. The reason I've pulled off the road is there's a family mart over there, so hopefully they've got a sweet potato. 7-Eleven sometimes do them, but they're not as nice for some reason. They're small little pokey things, you know. Oops, here's a policeman. Where's a bag? Get that big juicy one before it goes. Look. Yes, yes. No, 2. Sweet potato time. Breakfast. Didn't have any breakfast this morning, just Starbucks. Oh man, that's really good. It's really like soft and mushy. Whole foods, healthy, plant-based breakfast. High in nutrients, high in fibre. Take it from a food scientist. Best way to start the day. Enjoyed that sweet potato, and interestingly, look, it's right next to a McDonald's. Who on earth would eat a McDonald's? Honestly, if you want a body, you want the body fat like your average American, well, go ahead and eat American food, right? But you know, healthy food like a sweet potato, a whole sweet potato, is so much better. Not fried, not covered in grease and oil, and you know, vegan, all super healthy. Go for it. Right, back on the road again. Yee! Just taking my time. There's some bikes, respect. Just taking my time. I am in no hurry. It's safer to go slow, and you're taking more scenery. There's some more push bikes. I don't know, I always respect them very much when I see them, especially going up a hill like this. Go on, guys, you know, keep going, you know. Yeah, really appreciate people who ride push bikes now. We've got clouds on the mountain tops over there, as you can see. It's looking rather nice. We're still climbing in altitude, but I bet it's not as high as I push bike across the south of the island of Taiwan. I bet. I mean, what did I get up to? 500, just around 500 meters. I think that's half a kilometer. That's quite something for me, anyway. So now we're up further in altitude. I put on my windbreaker. Put it on a little while ago. It's my bike, waterproof actually. Yeah, it's great because it's quite ventilated, but it keeps the wind off. So I've tried it in the rain once on my push bike, but I didn't know how waterproof. Come on, my man. Yes, good bike, good bike. I tried it once, but I got so sweaty inside, even though it is ventilated, I couldn't work out whether the rainwater was getting through or not. But that wouldn't happen on a motorbike because, you know, you're not moving, right? So moving your body, I mean. But it's high visibility, which is great. Well, this is quite a windy, steep hill, and I'm going to drop back in a minute. I'm going to stop because all these cars going up, when they're going up a hill especially, they spew out so much poison exhaust, and it really stinks, you know. It's not as bad as on a motorbike. I mean, my motorbike's doing the same, I guess, but you really notice it when, you know, you're on a motorbike, and even much more so when you're on a push bike, right? So I'm going to find a place to pull in and let these cars get ahead. So we're up at 725 meters. And it really is a lot colder. It's about 15 degrees colder. I mean, it felt like about 25, 26 in the city in the morning, but now it feels about 10, so I'm getting a little bit cold. And you can see the cloud and the mist up ahead. Yeah, you get a view there. I want to hold the traffic up. There's a load of cars behind me, so safety first all the time. You don't want to do something that leads to frustration, and people take chances, you know. Yeah, it's still getting colder and more cloudy, and the road is got damp because of the low cloud, presumably, or it hasn't dried it off from earlier rain. So I've really slowed down, and I just slow down to let those cars pass, gone up ahead, you know. I'm in no hurry. Take no risks. Yeah, this fog's really getting quite thick now, as you can see. It's low cloud, you know. I guess same thing, isn't it? So I just slow right down, you know. Whoa, my legs are getting cold. I have got my windproof trousers under the seat, but I believe I won't be up at this elevation for very long. If I am, I'm going to put them on because I'm here in my little shorts. So I've kind of got raindrops on my glasses here, and my mirrors are steaming up with the condensation. Yeah, it's really quite dense cloud. I can see a car behind me. I'm not going to let him push me. He can just overtake. So I think I might stop in a minute, put my trousers on once I can find a safe place. Right, I've got my complete banana suit on, complete with trousers. One, it's great in the fog because it's visibility. I feel like a policeman, you know. But the most important, it keeps the wind off me and the rain. I see you guys. I think he thought I was going to... There's some bikes there going down there. Maybe they thought I was going to step out, but I saw them, so I wasn't. Yeah, you don't feel the cold on a bicycle as much because you're exercising, you're working. But on a motorbike, you're not. So you actually do feel it more, you know. Woo, this is really wet, so I'm gonna... It's very, very twisty. There's a bike zooming down there. Be careful, sir. Respect, give him room. There he goes. Oh yeah, look, there's a big bike club down there. I'm going to keep well back. No, I'm not going. And they go downhill anyway, so they're probably going to go faster than me. But I hope they be careful because the road's wet. Yeah, it's not really rain here. It's just water hanging in the air almost. You know, I mean, that's what it feels like. I guess that's what a cloud is, right? You can clearly see here in the low visibility how good the flashing lights are. You know, a flashing light on a bicycle is so much better than a constant light in terms of being seen. So that's why I have flashing both front and back on my bike. Yeah, it's really quite dense here, this fog, right? I was hoping to see some panoramic views up here, but all I can see is panoramic cloud. This cyclist ahead, you look at his rear light, it's not bright enough. That's flashing, but it's flashing red and blue, but it's not very bright. The ones I've got on mine is very, very bright. So I think that one's not enough, to be honest. Better than nothing for sure. So many cyclists up here today. It's great to see. Oh, and motorbikes, but I think there's more cyclists than motorbikes, I think. This road feels quite slippery, so, you know, I'm just going really slowly. We're coming down in altitude now, and it's warming up slightly. I'm really glad I had my windbreakers because I'm starting to shiver, you know. Should have put my tracksuit on underneath, but it was really quite warm down in Taipei. But what a difference, you know, maybe 15 degrees difference, I think. Well, this road is really so windy. Full of sharp bends, you know. The surface is starting to dry out a little bit as we descend, as the sun breaking through the clouds will dry the road off a little bit, but it's still slippery, so I've got to take my time. So many sharp bends, sharp inclines or declines, you call them. But nice greenery. Just wish there was a bit more sun, you know. Come out from under the cloud now. We're now under the cloud, and I'm starting. The visibility is going up, which is good. Yeah, it was really quite thick, that fog, for a while. I've just been averaging about 35, 40 kilometers an hour, which is fine, you know. Give me time to relax and keep my eye out for safety, obviously, but just enjoy the ride. I'm in no hurry. The ride's not that long, so maybe I've been going, an hour, and I'm probably about 30%, maybe a bit 40% through, I think. Starting to be able to see at least some view. Now we're beneath the clouds. I remember when I was an early teenager, you know, pre-16, so 13, 14, 15, when I lived in the UK, I cycled from my mum's house in Sandbach to Buxton, to the Cat and Fiddle, which is as high as Buxton almost. That's a very famous pub in there. And that was, I don't know how high, it's 1,000, 2,000 meters, I'm not sure. But that was a pretty climb. But I didn't think much of it, you know. I mean, I was just a young guy, you know. Different when you get in your 60s like me, but you can still do it, but you got to take your time, you know. Really nice. These roads are quiet, you know. Being a Sunday, I thought it would be busy with sightseers or whatever, but it's not. Yeah, there's a few cars, but not many. More cyclists than cars. And we should be breaking through to this north coast soon, so right at the northern tip of Taiwan. So hopefully we can get a view, and then we're going to travel all along the coast. Well, not right the way around the island, but I mean around this kind of peninsula, and then head back over the mountains to get back to Taipei. That's roughly the plan. If I can find a coffee shop, I will be stopping. I think we're still in the national park. We're going to come out the other side to the coastline. I don't know what that is up there. Whether it's worth checking out or not, I don't know. Just let these cyclists overtake me. Don't want to. I know how it feels when you're zooming downhill. You don't want to any obstacles in the way to break your descent, right? So let him go. Have a good time, guys. Respect. Stay safe, huh? So have we got a view? Have we actually got a view coming up here? A little bit, you know. I mean, you can see the mountain. I'm hoping for a nice vista sort of, but no, not yet. We'll just round this corner. A little diversion into the local village here. And I mean, look at these temples. They're always so extravagant, aren't they? You know, I mean, compared to the ones in China or in mainland China or in Hong Kong. And this is China, of course, but I mean in mainland China. Yeah, I don't know if I can zoom up on that. Can I zoom up on that? Yeah. Interesting, huh? Sort of festival going on there. It's a big boat. I think I turn right here, I think. There we go. Place up there called American Cowboy. How gross. All the rice being planted. Always looks lovely, rice growing in the paddies like that. So I'm just driving through this little lane here. It's really very pleasant, through some farming communities, just small town, well, not even small village Taiwan, you know. Yeah, I can feel it's getting a lot warmer now, which is nice. I've still got my windproofs on though. I'm just a wimp sometimes, you know. That looks like a tree farm, doesn't it? You know? Are they farming those trees? I don't know. You can see the cloud-topped mountains around here, which is nice. Right, continue. Hello, doggy. I'm actually trying to find a place called Shan. It's the only local town here. Maybe I can find a coffee shop. You know, in Vietnam, there was coffee shops everywhere. And so it was great, but here, but in Taiwan, it's not like that. Maybe only the big towns or something. I think Taiwan is more of a tea place than a coffee place, I think. Let's say, having been here for a month in Taiwan, most of it on bicycle and these 2 days on motorbike, I haven't really come across a road in bad condition. I mean, this is about as bad as I've seen, and this is pretty good. So yeah, I mean, the road conditions generally, I mean, they're very, very good. The surface I'm talking about, better than a lot in the UK, that's for sure. I guess Hong Kong may be similar, I guess, yeah. But Hong Kong, it's different, you know, the layout's different. Oh, this is an interesting place. Look, it's got a windmill. What is it? A restaurant? A pub? They don't have pubs here, do they? A restaurant or a hotel, I mean. Looks a bit big for a restaurant, or maybe it's just some rich guy's house, I don't know. Well, Jumbly, opening hours 10:30. Ah, well, looks like it's a refreshment stop, which would be really nice, but it's only 10 o'clock, so it doesn't open for another half hour, so I'm not going to stay around for that. I want to continue. Shan town centre, I guess. Looks pretty busy. Everyone's queuing up for stuff. It's quite lively, isn't it, for Sunday morning? It's a coffee shop, but I guess they won't do oat milk. Can always have it black, I guess. Is it closed? You know, this is Taiwan. This is Jinbaoli Old Street. Oh, look, there's some peanuts, bits of rocks. Huh. There's supposed to be a coffee shop up here, but I don't know if it's open. I don't think it is. Never mind, it's interesting. Here I am in the old street, and I managed to get some junk food. But at least these are sweet potato balls, but they are deep fried. Wait a minute, if I can get one. There we go. Oh, good. Not too oily. A bit sort of chewy. Chewy. Can't spear one, well, never mind, I'll use my hands. Yum yum. Quite a nice little old street this. Oh well. I'm not sure I can find any coffee shops, so I did buy some oat milk from the 7-Eleven, so if I actually found a coffee shop open, but they don't have oat milk, I can BYB, is it? Bring your own, you know? BYOB. What that is, sticky something. Oh yes I do, it's like the dough covered in sesame and sweet sticky stuff. I'm going to skip that. It's eggy, I think. It's quite a lively place. I mean, it's relatively early still. It's like 10:30 in the morning. That's early for Taiwan. Be late for Vietnam. But you've got some breads there. Look a bit eggy bread, though. Don't know. It's more healthy. Really nice. So much variety here. It's not Krispy Kreme. Hello, can I have what? Donut? A donut? I.
Now.
Yeah.
Yeah, now. You want?
How long?
6 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
It's milk.
Huh?
Milk.
Milk?
Yeah.
Oh, milk. No,
Milk.
I don't want milk.
Oh my god.
Milk in all the donuts, so that's that out. Never mind. Fatty anyway. On coffee, even the Louisa coffee shop was closed, so even though Google Maps said it was open. So I'm going to proceed on round, going to go to the coastline and go around the coast now. And there is some more coffee shops en route. So there's one in particular that looks good. Should be open by the time we get there in about 25 minutes. But let's see, it's no disaster if it's not open. But it would be nice. I really enjoyed the town of Shan, particularly that old street. That was really, really nice. There's all sorts of stuff going on, you know, so much variety, it's so busy. Whereas the rest of Taiwan, in small town Taiwan, not Taipei, I found it very sleepy. But that old street was buzzing with activity, which was really nice to see. So we're heading out of the town now. Should be hitting the coastline soon, I think. That would be nice, hopefully. Coffee house. Oh, coffee house, I saw that. I think it's closed though, but I'll go back and have a look. But here's the coast, there we go. The coastline. Strewn with rubbish, which is a bit unfortunate. Oh, people surfing over there. Waiting for the big wave. God, the rubbish on the coastline is disgusting. Come on, Taiwan, you can do better than that. Oh well, let's see if the coffee shop. Coffee house is closed. I think it opens at 11. That's 8 minutes, but it looks like there's no one here. I'm not have very much confidence that it will actually open at 11. Let's just check out the opening time, you see. As you can see, I can read the Chinese. 早上 they've missed the number out, taken it off. So when they open is anybody's guess. I guess it's locked. Oh, it's open. Look, it's open. Oh,
Hello.
the door's open, but nobody at home. And it looks dead as a doornail. So if it was going to open at 11 o'clock, it would be someone would be there preparing. So I don't think it is. Oh, well. Pattaya. Oh God, what a revolting name. I guess presumably that's a Thai restaurant then, is it? If you've ever been to Pattaya, you'll know what I mean. Awful place. Yes, I'm very judgmental about certain things. We're riding on the extreme north of Taiwan. This is like a bulge around the national park, and yeah. There we go. I guess north is Japan, east is the Philippines, and west is China, the mainland of China. This is the Taiwan of China, make that clear. Some nice breakers here. Not very good for surfing though, I don't think. Too many rocks. We've got another wave coming up. Yeah, let's see how this breaks. No, they're breaking on the rocks. That's that. Okay. Here we go, huh? Oh well. Continue, huh? Coffee shop, is it? Coffee shop with a view even. Well, I finally found my coffee shop with some oat milk too, so that's a very positive thing. Shame the clouds are a bit grey, but the view's pretty good nonetheless. So I think I'm about halfway round, and maybe I've got about another, if I take my time, a couple of hours before I get back to Taipei. By that time it'll be, you know, close to taking the motorbike back. I think I've got to get that back by 3 p.m. I think. So in the meantime, I'm just going to enjoy my hot oat milk cafe latte. Cheers. So I enjoyed that coffee, lovely view, pondering the trip and thinking about my next one. Beautiful view here on the extreme northern tip of Taiwan Island. Yeah, and it's going to be the coast road all the way around to the next town, when then I'm going to cut in back into the mountains. So it's a very nice last day. Catching the plane back tomorrow to Hong Kong with my bike, see my dear wife, if she still recognises me. Hopefully she will. No, I miss her, she's wonderful, she's the best girl in the world. But, you know, she puts up with a lot from me, all my travels, especially since I retired, you know. Round and round this lovely coastline. I think I just saw, if I can read the Chinese correctly, this is actually known as the Gold Coast. That's all Wong Gum Hoi Ngon, I think it was. The Gold Coast, huh? There we go. The sky's brightening up a little bit. Oh look, all the windmills are turned off. Obviously Trump or some official from his regime is coming, so they've got to impress him by not using the windmills. Is that right? Look, it was so popular with cyclists. Hey, brothers! Yes. Well, not today because I'm on a motorbike, but, you know, brother cyclists, sister cyclists. Is that right? So many. Seen this, James Johnston? You've got to do this one. So these cyclists here are doing what? They're doing 45 kilometers per hour, and it's flat or slightly uphill. I struggle to do that downhill. Well, they've got a different machine. They've got a racing bike and they're a lot younger and fitter than I am. But Here we go. Coastline, mind this guy with his brolly. Just thinking over that coffee, would I do the Huandao again? You know, would I do this cycle again? And I think the answer is yes, I would. Will I actually? I don't know, but I think I want to do other places I haven't been to, obviously, but if I kind of ran out of ideas locally in Asia, this part of Asia, China, Southeast Asia, and I wanted a quick trip because this is so close to my home in Hong Kong, then for sure I would come back. Maybe I'd do it the other way around this time, just to make a change. But yeah, it's just such a great place. Taiwan is so into cycling, you know, and it's great to see. It's wonderful, actually. There's an interesting temple, another typical Taiwan extravagant temple there with the roofs. Look at that. Yeah, the clouds lifting, the blue skies coming out, and it's looking very, very beautiful. I'll just stop by the side here just to take this in. Yeah, really nice, huh? Doesn't it make a difference when the sea goes blue with the sky? Yeah, I just paused here because there's a beautiful view, beautiful beach. There's my little bike. Got to give it back at 3 o'clock this afternoon, as I said. And anyway, we got nice breakers there. Lots of people on the beach there. I think there's some surfing. I can't quite see if they're surfing there or not, but yeah, this looks really nice now, especially now the sky's going blue. Yeah, I'm having a great last day. I'm going to be sad to leave. I've really enjoyed Taiwan. Really enjoyed the cycling more than the motorbiking, but motorbiking's great too. So there's a spectacular sea view there. Look ahead, beautiful. Let's get a sneaky view here. I'm not going in there because they want me to pay. Yeah, just to appreciate the nice view, really. Right, this is a better view of the beach here. There's certainly people out sunbathing or swimming, or can't see any surfing. On this coastline, I've just seen a few signs. It's actually Taiwan Cycle Route 1-1. 1-1, James Johnson. You get that? 1-1. Looks quite a nice route. Some cycle paths, spectacular sea views. Some mountains to get here though. Yeah, Cycle Route 1-1 said the sign. Don't know if you got we're heading back inland, back south, and back into the mountains towards Taipei. I hope we can get some good views this time. This will be back into the national park, which I can't remember the name of course. Shan. Well, I don't know. I can't remember what national park. It's a national park anyway. It was obscured by clouds on the way here, but it looks as though it's brightened up. So, yeah. Oh, I can feel it getting cooler already as we're going up this hill. We'll see if I need to put my windbreaker back on again. I'm all right at the moment. Let's see, huh? So I've decided to take the scenic route, or the minor road, get away from the main road for a while. So this looks rather nice. I really want to get some nice views of the mountains in the sun, but I don't know, let's see. Yeah, this is a lot pleasanter than a lot more pleasant than the main road, right? Certainly quiet, that's nice. Winding round the roads here. This is fun. Always be cautious in case a car comes the other way speeding. Does happen. I haven't seen any crazy cars here yet, but got to be on your guard. It only takes one, right? So I'm in no hurry. I'm just taking my time. It's times like this, whether you're on a bicycle or a motorbike, when you know, you kind of understand why I really don't like tour groups, and I never go with tour groups. You know, even like, you know, there was many people saying, oh, you know, go around Taiwan on a bicycle with a tour group and support car, you know, and there's loads of you, they'll arrange everything for you, they'll do all your accommodation. If something goes wrong, they're there to help. But I don't want that. I've got to do things by, you know, it's more of a challenge to do things by yourself, to get to see the real Taiwan or the real Vietnam, you know, not only the big city and the tourist spots, streets like this, you know, back roads like this. Otherwise, you go in a group tour, you'll never see them, right? So, yeah, that's my philosophy anyway. I love independent travel, or go with a friend or something, but never with a group. No, 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 no. But that's me, everyone's different. So I think I've got a rather sharp hairpin here. I'm not going straight on because that takes me back to the coast. So if it's all clear, yes, I'm gonna go around this very sharp bend. Here we are. And I think you can see the mountains over there. Yes, some of them anyway. So that's nice. Hello, mountain. Haven't seen you before. You were covered in cloud earlier. Got a gap now, so I can actually see. So you've got vegetable gardens down there, typical Taiwan farming. You've got mountains in the backdrop behind that ugly electricity pole. Oh, there's look, there's some sort of monastery or mausoleum or something. Let me just try and stop at the bottom here. I'll just mind this car. Oh, look, he's got the same idea as me, maybe. You can see over there. I don't know if you can see. I've no idea what it is. Oh, I can see there's a graveyard in front of it, a cemetery. But that big mausoleum, maybe that's a rich guy, maybe it's someone famous, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, and this is a really nice shot of it, isn't it? You know, you've got the stream in the background and that mausoleum thing, whatever it is, up there, and you've got mountains and stuff. Yeah, very nice, huh? Yeah, there's more. They seem to farm trees here. I'm sure they're not just ordinary. They look like, over to the left here, they look like, maybe not bonsai trees, but something like that, because they look quite old. They're more like ornamental, not oriental, ornamental trees. I'm not sure. Cold up here this morning. At the moment it's warm, so that's great, and it's getting really clear, so I'm going to be having a look out to see if we get any nice views of Taipei City from an elevated position once we get closer to it. We're too far away at the moment, but yeah, we've got about 1 hour to Taipei. Nice way to spend my last day in Taiwan. Yeah, I think we're taking, I am taking a different way back. It's kind of a loop road. And yeah, you can get a better view of the mountains from here. And there's a Buddha, or I don't know if he's a Buddha or I think it's a type of Buddha you see over there. One of the ones with multi hands, more Hindu, I guess, but presumably it's Buddhist. I don't know if you can see it right over there. And the mountains looking gorgeous. Oh, what a beautiful day! Whee! Feels like I've got the whole place to myself, you know? I haven't, but feels like it. Oh yeah, lovely scenery, isn't it? Just take it all in. Right, so unfortunately I've got to get back on the main road. Highway 9. I was taking my time on this main road. There was, I mean, it's still going on the speed limit, I might add, but there was a big queue of cars built up behind me, about 15 cars. So, you know, I did the right thing, doesn't hurt. I'm in no hurry, so I just pulled over, waved them past. They went past, seemed happy. let them go. You know, I think if more people did little gestures like that, the road would be a happier place, you know. Doesn't hurt. So we're back onto a smaller road. There is a little bit of traffic on it, but I'm going to stop here very close to see if there's any view. Well, there's not really. Well, there is, but it's not of Taipei. You can see the coastline. This is on the northwest side of the tip of the island. So I'm at an altitude of about 330 meters, less than I cycled at the south of the island, and less than I cycled at the north of the island too, in terms of elevation. I'm hoping to get some views. Will I get some views? I don't know. All the trees are in the way. Let's see. Well, here we are. I've managed to find a little bit of a view. It's not really central Taipei, but you can see part of the city there. In fact, I don't think that's Taipei. I think Taipei's around that way, but I'm not sure. There's the docks you can see, and there's a big bridge of some description. There we are. I'll stop again if I see a more holistic view of the city. But yeah, I mean, these residences here, presumably, they're kind of rather upmarket with such a view, you know. Kind of gone round the loop now and back on the same road that I came up on this section. So yeah, let's see if we get any views. Here we are. I'm gonna pull right in here because I missed it on the way up, but I'm not going to miss it now. So yeah, that's a really nice view of Taipei. You can see the smog. Look, isn't that nice? It's quite a spread out city, isn't it? There's the river. I don't know if I can zoom up a little bit. There we go. Ah, there we go. Got my view. Happy now. Coming back in the city, back in the traffic, and it's a lot warmer. It's incredible. It's about 30. Feels about 30 plus here now. We are coming back to my hotel for the final time on this motorbike. I think it's this left turn. Left and left, I think. Well, what a trip that was. I really enjoyed today. We've been all around Ming Shan National Park with lovely scenery, lovely mountains. A bit cold in the morning, but got quite warm in the afternoon. And yeah, that wraps up my final day in Taiwan. Enjoyed the motor scooter for these 2 days, but not as much as I enjoyed the cycling, the Huandao. And yeah, I mean, I've got to take the motorbike back now to just down the road where I hired it from. And yeah, I've really enjoyed Taiwan, and I can see myself coming back doing some more cycling here, maybe doing the Huandao in the other direction, but I'm not sure. I've got to think about that. There's plenty of other places I want to go and cycle first. So I think it's goodbye from me for now, and I'll certainly be back, if not before, in September to Motorbike Malaysia, and then hopefully in January to cycle Hainan Island in mainland China. There's a possibility I might be in the UK and Canada over the summer. Not sure yet, but let's see. See you around.